That's right. I'm going to suck you up. Your energy will be refreshing.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
What's good? It's your boy Infinite Will coming at you with Squad Gaming. And today I'm gonna bring you a little bit different type of video than you're normally used to on this channel. This is gonna be a character analysis of Imperfect Cell from Dragon Ball Z. Now with the rise of Xenoverse 2, there are a few more characters added to the roster, such as Turles, Slug, Cooler, Metal Cooler, Android 16, and Imperfect Cell. Now, the reason I want to be talking about Imperfect Cell is because, in my opinion, I feel Imperfect Cell is probably one of the most underrated villains in Dragon Ball Z history. Because if you look at previous arcs and how the villains of each arc went around, like, because in DBZ, every villain got to at least destroy one town. It's just how it is. It's how Toriyama works. But you see the Saiyans, right? And you see Nappa devastate an entire city, just blow it to smithereens. And in the Frieza saga, or in the Bardock special too, you see Frieza destroy Planet Vegeta with his Death Ball, or Supernova with, I don't know which one. I'm gonna say Death Ball though. And in the alternate timeline with Future Trunks, you see the androids, running around terrorizing cities on a daily basis. And it's pretty much the usual, blasting buildings, flying around town, like disintegrating people, the usual. And when Imperfect Cell came onto the scene for the first time, he did something that was really different for Dragon Ball Z at the time. Like, Imperfect Cell was probably caused some of the most darkest stuff to happen in Dragon Ball. Like, the way Imperfect Cell first showed up was creepy in and of itself. This man, Imperfect Cell, literally just walked into town and started absorbing people left and right. But the thing is with Imperfect Cell, he always made himself scarce. The episode he appeared in, he was rumored to be some mysterious creature that just somehow popped onto the scene and started terrorizing entire cities and stuff. So no one really got a grasp of who Cell was until Piccolo later on got him to spill the beans. Imperfect Cell just wasn't the type of villain to go around, blasting, decimating whole cities, killing people on a genocide level scale. Cell was really methodical with his schemes. This man Cell would literally just walk into town. And start absorbing people one by one. Imagine if you were at Starbucks and you sipping on, your little mocha frappuccino latte or whatever y'all drink at Starbucks, and a dude like so pull up and start absorbing your best friend and sticks his tail in your latte and sticks his tail in your stomach next, draining the entire life from you, blood, guts, and all. You know how slow and painful a death like that would be? And this man Cell did this on an even larger scale, to the point where he was able to break Piccolo's neck, who at that time was fused with Kami and was considered to be the strongest person in Dragon Ball Z at the time. When Cell absorbs you, the body starts to contort and melt in a really disgusting type of way. It's so bizarre, that's a good word for it, bizarre, that when Piccolo first saw this firsthand, Piccolo didn't know how to feel about it. Dude's eyes was all twitching and stuff. But Cell had remained just so collected. Because, keep in mind, Cell, even though Cell is a villain with his own mindset and goals, he is still an android, a bio-android created by Dr. Gero. And he has his orders. Absorb number 17 and 18 and reach his perfect form. Now, Cell isn't the type of fake deep anime villain that wants to rid the world of pestilence and become God in a sense No. Cell is very straightforward with his goals. He wants power for power's sake. And as a dude as dangerous as Cell was already in his imperfect form, one can only imagine what would happen if he had his way, had he not lost to Gohan in his perfect form. The way Cell would literally go around from town to town and make himself scarce from the Z Fighters by masking his ki only made things a lot more confusing and a lot harder to gauge what Cell was doing and where he was. I feel that another thing that separated Cell from the rest of DBZ villains was the way he powered up after interrupting number 17 and Piccolo's fight. Cause like Cell's power up wasn't like a typical DBZ power up, you know, like oh, it wasn't nothing like that. Like this man, when this man Cell powered up, his aura like turned into the souls of the people he absorbed. Like you could see like the souls of the people he absorbed, like their faces like contorted in terror and fear on some Full Metal Alchemist type stuff. You could literally see like little silhouettes of like phantoms in a sense appearing through Cell's aura, giving like a really bone-chilling feeling for how terrifying this character was in his imperfect state alone. Even given like most of the dub changes, the dialogue for Imperfect Cell in the dub is some of the best I've heard. It's really, because they put in an effort to make him sound a lot creepier than he was in the original version. Because they made Imperfect Cell sound like this really slimy, grotesque, alien creature.
I have sniffed the bouquet, and now it is time to drink. Ah, hello. Greetings.
Like, imagine you asleep at like 3 a.m. and you hear Imperfect Cell over your bed whispered in your ear.
It pleases me greatly.
I just wanted to get this quick little video, you know, for Halloween and whatnot. Boogity boogity boo, hit the like button.